There is a misunderstanding with Neville Goddard's teachings. That is taking action. Should you take action? Should you just sit down and do nothing? Should you just imagine things into being? And let me tell you something. There are some inspired actions that you can take to achieve your goals. How do you know that this is actually aiding you to get to what you want? Is when you are imagining it and the day after, you just feel natural to do certain things. You wake up under compulsion to do certain things. All of a sudden, you just like, for example, call someone that you didn't call for ages. And all of a sudden, you get this urge that I need to call this person. I want to call him. So you do it out of naturalness, and you discover that this person will help you to achieve your goal, will help you to get you on the road to achieve your desires, to become the millionaire that you want to be, to get to that car that you always wanted. It is the fact that when you impress the subconscious mind, you never know what will happen. You never know. You just never know. This is why we always tell you, go to the end. And this is why going to the end sometimes is hard, because you don't know how it will happen. And it will happen in a way that is natural to you. And this is something that scares a lot of people. This is something that is really scary, because you never know what is your limiting belief. Because sometimes you'll get what you want. And all the time, actually, you'll get what you want, but at what cost? You've got to work on yourself. So you've got to work on having moments of gratefulness throughout the day. You got to be more grateful of the things that you have, because when you are doing it, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind. So you are having beliefs that are serving you. So when the things that you imagine manifest, they will manifest in a way that is so natural to you and so good to you, because you reprogrammed your subconscious mind to actually attract good things. Unlike when you just imagine things and you didn't do the inner work, then you can get what you want, but all of a sudden you need to repair something that will make you lose all that money. And it happens with a lot of people, actually. And this is because there is something internally that needs to be changed. You have to change something. You have to be in that feeling of the wish fulfilled, and at the same time become a changed man. You got to have this idea, this knowingness that you changed. You got to have this knowingness that you are now a different man internally, not only living in the end. This is all good, but this is why it's so important to change your conception of yourself. This is why it's so key to actually change your conception of yourself. And this is why Neville always talks about this fact that you should feel as if you are already that man or that woman that you want to be. Why? Why? Because if you are imagining yourself like a business owner or a multimillionaire, and you don't know anything about finances, then don't go off wondering when you get to maybe $1 million in cash and then you lose it. This is what happens to most of the lottery winners. They don't know how to deal with money. They don't believe that they deserve it. They don't know anything about it. They got it, and they manifested it, and all of a sudden, bam, it's gone. This is the reason they didn't change internally. You must change internally. You must become a new person. You must die to your old self to become the new one. Your new life will cost you the old one. This is not rocket science. You can't solve a problem on the same level that caused it. You gotta make a vibrational change. You gotta become like a vibrational match to the solution. And once you are a vibrational match to it, then and only then you will get what you want. And not only that, you will still have it eternally. For example, you want good health, right? So you are becoming that healthy man. You want that great marriage. So you are becoming that great husband or that great wife. You want to become a multimillionaire. So you are becoming that person that can deal with everything about finances, that can deal with business, that is so good at entrepreneurship. This is the key, guys. It's amazing when you think about it. It's incredulous. If you think about it, like, you are literally changing who you are to become the person that you want to be. You are changing in the multiverse. You are changing your conception of yourself. You are changing everything about you. You're not just imagining things for the sake of it. No, you are becoming more a vibrational match of it. You're becoming more compatible with it. You're becoming more in harmony with that thing. It will become so natural to you. This is why Neville always talks about don't lift a finger. Why? Because you cannot force any of that. You will wake up under compulsion to do certain things so naturally to the point that you would say it would have happened anyway. And when you go to the end and you embody the state of the person that you would be if your wish is already an accomplished fact, then and only then you are starting to change the conception of yourself. You are starting to shift in the multiverse because there is an infinite number of parallel universes out there. And you are shifting billions of times per second, billions, based on your state of being. When you change your state of being, you are literally changing your life. When you persist in it until one day you wake up and you feel like you are that person, you don't need to imagine it. You just drop it, just like a seed in the soil. You won't dig down every day and just see it. Once you do it correctly and you land it correctly before you go to bed or maybe in a meditation, and you actually impress the subconscious mind, you will wake up the next day and you won't need to do anything. You will just let it go. Just let that seed grow, because in that seed there is a tree. But leave it there. Don't dig it up again. Once you feel the wish fulfilled and you feel that it is done, and you wake up the next day feeling that it is done, then let it go. Just let go. Stop. When you feel the wish fulfilled, stop. Go to the next thing. Like, make as many trees as you want by putting the seed in the soil. Imagine one thing. Okay, I felt it. I feel the truth of it, the naturalness of it. I feel like I don't want to imagine it anymore. You leave it and you go to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. You do it over and over. And you just leave these seeds. And all of a sudden, you will find these things coming into fruition. All of a sudden, you will see all the manifestations in front of your own eyes. And it will be incredulous, because sometimes when you imagine the things that you want, it will come in a way that is so natural to you. And sometimes it will come in a miraculous way, in a way that you cannot even fathom. A way that is so amazing and so incredible to the point that you would say, wow, this is a miracle. How did that happen? This is a miracle. You can achieve all the things that you want. You can have anything you want. I'm here to tell you that. You can have anything, and I mean anything you want. You just have to do the work. You just have to imagine the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And once you do, drop it. And once you drop it, don't dig up in the soil to check if it's sprouted or not. It will sprout anyway. So don't focus on when and how. This seed got a tree inside of it. So don't look at it every now and then. When you feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled, just let it go. This is the law of detachment. If you have something, when you look for it, you already have it. So don't look for it when you feel the wish fulfilled. This is what Neville meant. This is what all the people are not understanding about Neville. Neville told you to imagine the feeling and to get to the feeling, feel the feelings of the wish fulfilled, and imagine a scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire. But once you get to that feeling, you are already fulfilled. Why would you look for it? Then you are not doing it correctly. You should be fulfilled. You should be so full that you don't want anything because you have it already. Once you feel that you have it, you won't look for it. This is the sign that you did it right. And even if it takes you like maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 6 months. I'm not putting any limiting beliefs. If you land it correctly once, then it's over. It's done. It will happen into your life. It is done. This is what I want you to do. And after you do it, drop it and live your life. Don't sit down waiting for it to come. It will come in the most amazing way, the way that fits you best. So let go when you feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled and watch the magic happen. And if you want to know how to reprogram your subconscious mind with more techniques, with more ways to actually make it easier on yourself, then I gathered all the info that you will ever need in a 26-page ebook. Not a 500-page ebook, no, 26-page ebook. This ebook was meant for me only, but I felt that it would be selfish if I didn't share this info to you guys, so I did. Check it out in the link in the description. So that's it for today's video. I know you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new. Tell me down below in the comments what do you think. Press the like button. It helps with the algorithm to reach more people that need to hear this message. And until next video, I'll see you soon.